She was the lifeblood of this country. Now she's a victim of its greed. Just a fading memory of who she used to be.
Hot off the release of The Roses Fall with the Weeping Willows, which has been getting some great airplay up here, we have a brand newie from Mr. Allan Caswell himself. Does get the attention, and we want to know a little bit more about it. Allan Caswell, the song is Sucking My Darling Dry. We need to know what this is about.
Well, it's about the river. What happened was my new album, which has just been released this week, Mexico, we recorded the whole album in Melbourne, and we'd finished the album. We had 13 tracks done, and then I came up to Brisbane and got together with my friend Manfred Villas, and we wrote Sucking My Darling Dry. Went back to Melbourne and recorded the 14th track for the album, and that was it.
It certainly gets the attention there, and you're never afraid to tackle controversy head on, Allan Caswell.
No, I mean, I've been criticised for it in the past, but I figured my job as a songwriter, particularly a country artist, is to support country people. It seems fairly straightforward to me, and farmers particularly. I mean, when I did on 50 Years in Oz, I had a song called Nothing Left for Them, and it was about CSG mining. I'm not afraid to make a point. I think that's within my job description. My genre is country music, which means within country music I can write and record anything I want, and it's a huge palette to draw from. But the one thing that ties every different kind of country music together, in my opinion, is the honesty of it. It's got to be real. If I write a love song, it's feel like it's real, even if I'm making it up. And so therefore, if something's really bugging me like this does, then I feel like I've got an obligation as an artist and as a writer to point it out. Get Manfred and I together, you got trouble.
Yeah, I can imagine. Who brings the scotch, I suppose, was the biggest argument.
I think we were drinking wine at that day.
Now, you've done a lot of collaboration with a lot of different songwriters on this album. Does that give you new vigour, new energy?
Look, I've always co-written a lot. As you say, it gives you energy. It also enables me to go into areas where I probably wouldn't go normally. It stretches me. The bulk of the album was just Damien Caffarella, who produced it with me, because he plays so many instruments on the record. But then wrote a song with Lachlan Bryan. So Lachlan came and played on the album. I wrote a song with Jen Marge. She came and sang on the album, and we did a duet together. It's kind of working with really talented people pushes me, and I've got my strengths, and I tend to think that my strength as a songwriter tends to be lyric-oriented. I mean, I always wanted to be Hal David, not Burt Bacharach, So if I'm working with people who are incredibly talented musically, then I can get to focus on what I do best. So that's why I co-write a lot. It also gives me a lot more width to what I do, a lot more breadth.
I was having a quick look through the album Mexico and having a look at the band and the people on it, and I would love to go through all that with you, but what I would much prefer is for the people out there that are listening to actually get a physical copy of the album and read through them themselves, because it is absolutely amazing, not only the different people that you write with, but the amount of different instruments that are on this album. So if people are looking at buying this album, how can they do that easily, Allan?
As of Sunday, when the CDs arrive, they can contact me. The best way is just allan@allancaswell.com. I'll send them the details and we'll take it from there. I mean, the album's already up on iTunes and Stupefy and all those things, so people can download it. But if they want a hard copy, all they got to do is email me and I'll get it organised for them.
There's nothing like getting that hard copy, and as Tracy says, go and have a look at the background and have a bit of a read of it. The album's called Mexico. This is a cracker of a song, folks. If you've ever had a thought about what we're doing to our waterways, have a listen to Sucking My Darling Dry. Allan Caswell, it's been great to catch up with you tonight.
Those environmental vandals keep feeding us their lies while they're sucking my darling dry. Water rights for 30 silver